Hi, I am Priyanka, Assistant Professor in Costume Design and Fashion, Hindustan College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about classification of looms. Looms is nothing but it is an equipment that is used for weaving and it helps in the production of fabric. These looms are classified into many types. Today, let's see about the classification of looms. Classification of looms. Looms are classified into two types. One is hand loom, another is power loom. And hand loom is again categorized into five types, that is primitive or vertical loom, pit loom, frame loom, chitranjan loom, hattersley loom. And pit loom and frame loom are categorized into two types based on the type of shuttle used. One is throw shuttle pit loom and throw shuttle frame loom. Another one is fly shuttle pit loom, fly shuttle frame loom. And power loom is categorized into three types. One is ordinary power loom, automatic power loom, modern power loom. And modern power loom is categorized according to the type of shuttle used as projectile loom, water jet loom, air jet loom, rapier loom, multiphase loom. Next, primitive loom. Primitive or vertical loom, the loom in which the carpet is made, is also a frame where the warp is tightened. The construction is similar to the horizontal looms. It has two beams on both on the sides and one close to the ground and one beam at the top. Next, this is the primitive loom. Next, and this primitive loom is introduced around 5000 to 6000 years around, and it is used for silk shirting, saris, silk pieces, muslin, etc. Next, features. It is smooth and heavy, and it is used for finer yarn, and it is the throw shuttle loom, and it is made up of metal or wood. Next, advantages. Work with jacquard and derby attachment, and it can achieve desired quality fabric, and it is of lower cost. Next, disadvantages. Slay action is too much weak and it causes heavy or compact fabric during weaving. Warp yarn is drawn directly from the warp beam. Next, pit loom. Next, as name mentions, the loom is fitted inside a pit, and the artisans make rugs through pedals. And pit loom is stronger than a hand loom. Next, the loom is created by sunking four posters into the ground. Slay is hung over these posters. Thread works are inside the pit. Next, this is the loom of pit loom. Next, warps are maintained in tension between these two beams, and these two beams are held in between the heel shafts, and it is adjusted by using the levers, and these levers are connected with the two paddles. These headles are connected with two paddles. Next, and the paddle is fitted inside the pit, and this paddle is used for shedding process. Next, yarns used here are warp and weft yarns. Weft is inserted manually and the warp is divided into two layers in which helps in the passage of shuttle to insert the weft yarn. Next, and the features of the pit loom are it is a fly shuttle loom and the production is doubled in this pit loom process. It is because the introduction of sleigh and shuttle boxes. The shuttles are transferred from one box to another in this pit loom. Next, advantages. The production is high in pit loom and moisture is controlled easily, may produce texture fabric. Fly shuttle pit loom, back and bead beams removes difficulties like knot, yarn breakage, etc. And it accommodates greater quality of weft in the pern. Next, disadvantages. More number of heel shafts controlling is difficult. It's a kind of hand loom, so large production is impossible. To set the loom is difficult in this process. Next, frame loom. Next, it is a similar mechanism to ground looms and it is made up of rods and panels. It is fastened at right angles, forms like a box structure, and this makes more handy and manageable. And still it is utilized due to its economic and portability. Next, and the features of this loom is it is made on frame and the sleeve movement is given by the left hand of the weaver, and 12 satin and other weave numbers can be produced in this frame loom. Next, advantages. Long with fabric can be woven and large number of heels are operated easily and it ensures better selvage. And the let off is done with the paw lever arrangement. Next, this is frame loom. Next, disadvantages are cloth beam diameter makes it very large and it is difficult to fit the level of the base, and the fabric may be produced is maybe a compact structure. Next, Chitranjan loom. Next, Chitranjan loom is a semi-automatic loom and it is constructed sturdily so that it is very strong, and it is made up of iron and wood and it is used in Bengal, and it is also called as Japani loom. Next, the features of this Chitranjan loom are it is a fly shuttle loom and it works under the principle of beating up, take up and let off motions. Next, for beat up process in the Chitranjan loom, two wheels are placed upon the shaft and it is connected to the sleigh, and at the two ends it is connected with the levers so that we can wind or unwind the process. Next, and it has a 5 wheels positive take up motion and it is adapted to regulate picks per inch. Due to this the production rate is high. Next, advantages. Runs at 120 to 140 picks per minute and it ensures uniformity of picks per inch by the usage of 5 wheel positive take up motion, and it ensures uniform beat up process also. This loom is suitable for medium and coarser fabrics. In this loom, it sweeps off sleigh to produce terry pile structures. Next, disadvantages. It is not an automatic loom since it is a semi-automatic loom, and the 5 wheel take up motion gives jerky motion. The precise control of fraction of X is not possible. Production rate is less than a modern loom. Next, this is the Chitranjan loom. Next, Hattersley loom. Next, the working process of Hattersley loom is it works like a power loom, and but the sleigh movement is different from the power loom in this Hattersley loom, and it is operated manually. It can be operated manually or by motive power to the top shaft, and it is constructed with a lighter foaming. Next, the features of this Hattersley loom are lighter than loom. It is not lighter than other looms, and the shedding, picking, beating up is automatically operated. The taking up motions and let off motions are also operated automatically, so there is no requirement of a manual process. Features in another feature is it ensures uniform beats up. Insertion of pick is also uniform in this process. The average weaver can run this loom. So because of its low cost. The disadvantage of the Hattersley loom is that driving manually more than 50-inch straight is not controllable, and weaver cannot weave for a long time by using this Hattersley loom. The 5-wheel take-up motion gives jerky motion. Next, this is Hattersley loom. That's all for today. Thank you.